Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today Netmarble got us out of surprise, dropped the patch notes. It's Monday, it's supposed to be a Tuesday, but still we are here to talk about the patch details and what's going on into the channel, into Netmarble basically. I'm gonna see what's new about the new patch and the two new uniforms and what else they add, and also we're gonna go through the packs that they did add something interesting, but they also add the same chimichangas they are dropping. But it's one deal that it's totally worth going for if you want to spend on this game. You know, this deal, it's really cool. And yes, before we go through that, guys, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below in the comments how you feel about the new update. I mean, the feelings are mixed, you know. A lot of people don't like the fact that we took two paywall uniforms, you know. It's Professor-X that they probably gonna drop something to buy him through crystals, or you have to be super lucky into the dimension mission chests, and also Katie Pride that it's a paywall character and you have to pay real money to get her bios. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but in the same time you can always skip, you know. Okay, let's go through that and let's start. Yeah, it's CM fragments, stuff like that. They add the most powerful telepath, who is the head of Quiet Council also, and it's no other than Professor-X, and also they're saying that he's tier 4, okay, we knew it, and the captain of Marauders, Katie Pride, getting her tier 3. No surprise at the moment. Their surprise is that the date that we're gonna have on 27, everyone was thinking about 28, I mean PST basically. So yeah, let's go through the patch notes and see. Professor-X feels like he's not getting a really huge upgrade or something at the moment on at least basically on the numbers here, you know. His chain hit stays like that. I think he took the guard break immunity. I have to go and check myself into the game, but this penetration was there, this immunity on the mind damage was there, and yes, he feels like he took some you know, PvP tools, but still. Snare, paralysis, recover on his HP with his third skill. There is a berserk buff, there is a proc, and there is accumulation on damage dealt. So potentially he could be really good, but in a game that we already got Iron Man and Magneto feels like way better than Iron Man for ABX and ABL, and most of the people already built him, you know. I feel like Professor-X is gonna drop out of, you know, no one's gonna pick him up because he's not a villain, he's only superhero, so he's matching only 1 day of ABX and ABL, so it's kind of sad. Most people gonna skip him. Me myself probably not gonna upgrade his uniform or something. I'm not gonna use him more than level 80, I guess. But you know, it's another character to go for, and the fact that he is a mutant helps a lot of people that have you know, Storm and Magneto dodge. So if you had him, you can get his uniform with just 1000 crystals, and you don't need to do anything special like Storm's and Magneto uniform. And I'm mentioning Storm and Magneto because they are also blast types and mutants. And mutant blast type tag is something you could use on ABL. I think it's female also, but it's only for the 1 day. So yeah, let's go through this. Increase mind damage, okay, nothing special, nothing special. We have to wait and see, but as it seems, he's not gonna be that good. I mean, he wasn't, and he's gonna still be not that good. From the other side, Kate Pride took a bit of increase on her leadership, but in the same time, when we have Polaris, which can provide, you know, both support and leadership, this thing feels small, you know. 60% feels small when you have 45 and 45 from Polaris, or Magneto's 45. Okay, you could potentially use her and Polaris or someone else, and get more value out of it, but still Polaris and a lot of other characters are a better leadership for everyone, you know. Even if he's not mutant, if you use She-Hulk, she got better leadership, straightforward. So yeah, I mean, yeah, they give a leadership specific for mutants, but do we need that? I'm not sure. Her passive skills feels kind of weird, and summon a creature with, oh yeah, she's going to summon the dragon, and the dragon going to have these stats. Yeah, okay, the dragon gonna hit like a truck supposed to, but we have to see again. Guarding critical rate and critical dodge helps here through CDP of Rages, but who is gonna use here for what content as a mutant and speed type? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but we have to wait and see. Her skills doesn't feel like she got anything for specific for PvP or anything special. I mean, yeah, she got accumulation on attack, she got a berserk buff. I mean, this character here and Professor-X feels really similar. She got 20% HP increase as Professor-X on her third skill. On Professor-X third skill, it's this berserk buff, and there is a proc on the fourth skill, but now it's missing the proc, but there is an immunity. So yeah, whatever. It's pretty much the same thing. Here tier 3 looks nice. It's like she's doing a tackling on football. She drops into the air and tackles down somehow with her dragon. I can't really tell. Oh, she's in the top of the dragon, I guess. Yeah. Okay, feels weird. I'm not sure. And yes, nothing special, just ignore dodge, just another proc there, because she's missing the proc on the fourth skill. She took it on her tier 3, so I suppose you should cancel everything into the tier 3 and have the accumulation, have everything on it, but we have to play and see, of course. From the other side, Professor-X took a really weird buff. And I'm saying about weird because it's an elemental damage increase, which is but in the same time there is a damage skill that looks like Magneto. It's slow number, but I suppose it's going to have more hits on, you know. There is no video for it, but I guess when you're gonna use it, it's gonna drop down and keep damaging like Magneto is doing. It's not one hit KO like it's Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon got her tier 4 dropping a huge number of hit, you know, 1000%, but Magneto drops 180, but it's damage over time. So feels like Professor X gonna have a tier 4 damage over time with an increase on his elemental damage. Again, the artifacts feels like copy-paste, nothing special for both Professor-X and Katie Pride, and at the moment both uniforms and both artifacts and both everything basically feels like a skip, you know, from the typing of the characters, from the tags and whatever. We don't really need these kind of characters at the moment. And they swap something else. They swap the store loyalty. So if you're gonna spend some money on the game, you should get something better. But yeah, look at this. It's from 25 biometrics, 100. And it's a premium character instead of Northstone Selector. And here they add some black antimatter. Woohoo! I mean, who is gonna spend on this game for black antimatter or Northstones? You know, if there were any tier 4 materials there, I tell you, bro, people could spend and they could say, you know, I'm gonna spend for tier 4 materials and I'm gonna get even more tier 4 materials, so my value, my money over the value, it's gonna count, you know. I'm gonna get something for my account and I'm gonna increase the carbonadium I have or something, you know. Generally, the characters feels lame. I'm not sure about the planning, but artifacts, but you know, only the tier 4 of Magneto of Professor-X. I'm curious to see what impact it's going to have, but still, when I did 9.5 with Magneto on ABL and 12 million every single time on ABX, why I'm gonna use Professor X, you know? There is no specific date for blast type hero. You could use male blast, so doesn't really matter. So for my account and for people that choose Magneto, he feels totally skip. But if you miss Iron Man and if you miss a Magneto also, perhaps he's gonna be a good deal if you have him already at tier 3. So let's go into the deals. And yes, the Quiet Council Update Celebration event, this is something we're gonna get 40% all uniforms down, you know, and also whoever's gonna build more these characters gonna get some rewards. Okay, the rewards are pretty lame, but yeah, if you're going to build the characters, build them now. Gold mission, a gold bonus mission, so the more gold you spend, the more rewards you're gonna get, but the rewards are pretty lame. But if you want to spend gold, go and do it now, because you're gonna get something back, you know. Unequipping artifact, it's something that it's on sale now, but I'm not suggesting that to anyone, except it's a 6-star and you could roll other 6 stars or something. Special login event, 100 exit selector. Okay, this is pretty bullshit. I mean, yeah, nothing special here, but there is more. This is something that they're not doing it a lot. You're getting 6-star artifacts from the ones that you're pulling for crystals. So if you want to spend on artifacts, now you got chance to get all the 6 stars from this deal. I mean, who is gonna get them? I'm not sure. If you see here, it's 0.7% to get a 6-star. So if you potentially pop out like 200 boxes, you could guarantee yourself one or something. It's lame. And what 6-star artifact it's going to be, you know, you're not sure. But here we are for the best deal I've ever seen, except Black Friday. And this deal here, it's Crystal Relay Pack. And what you need to do, you need to go into the first pack, spend 10 euros and get the same amount of 18 euros of crystals. You're spending 10 and you're getting 80. That's really good. It's like 90% increase or something. And the same thing for after this, the Relay Pack 2. So if you buy that, you can go and buy that. You can spend 30 and get back 55. That's a really good deal, bro. If you wanna spend, that's really sweet deals. And for 50, you're getting 95. This is really nice. This is the deals they should drop for tier 4 materials and for more stuff, you know, doing a super deal or something once per 6 months. I mean, yeah, this is really nice. This is really, even this, you know, just spend 10 and with the daily login and 10 euro you can get 2 uniforms instead of 1 uniform. It's like a really good deals, all of them. And if you want to spend a 50, you know, you're gonna get a lot. Even if it's not Black Friday, it's a really good deal. They also add some other stuff, you know, for 70 euros, this tier 2 Awaken thing, tier 3 Mega Advancement ticket. I mean, yeah, you can get a character potentially to tier 3 or Awaken with just $70, but is it worth it? No, I don't feel like it's worth. And to be honest, guys, I'm not sure why, but they dropped a lot of deals. They dropped the classic thing here with Professor-X chest, you know, the one that you get you get the chest and you get some comic cards. This is really lame. Also, there is the art book, chance up. So they want us to spend money and crystals on the game. Feels like they want to juice us out of materials and, you know, crystals and dollars, and after they're gonna drop the 8-year anniversary, I guess, and they're gonna ask us for more. So it's, you have to hold yourselves, in my opinion. And here is the deal I was telling. If you don't have Professor-X, you need to pay $45 or 4,500 crystals, of course, yeah, to get Professor-X to tier 2. Is this worth it? I mean, if you have Magneto and if you have Iron Man tier 4, no. It's not worth it at all. There is a lot of deals, to be honest, but yeah, you know what? They want us to spend, bro. So yes, guys, hold yourselves. It's around the corner. It's less than 2 months. It's March, so it's almost March basically. So April and May. On May, it's the 8-year anniversary. They're dropping all these juicy things here to let you think that, oh, I'm gonna miss that, I'm gonna miss the other, I'm gonna miss that, I'm gonna miss the other. But this update feels totally unnecessary for anyone to spend, except you had some in the hold for spending some money and you want to invest on crystals. Anything else feels like they are going to trap us, and for the uniforms they feel totally pass. But we have to wait and see for the update. Probably I'm gonna drop a live stream when the patch is gonna drop a couple of hours later. I'm gonna let you know through my community tab. I'm gonna let you know there the timing, but it's gonna be pretty much half an hour or a bit more, perhaps an hour, between half an hour and 1 hour after the daily reset tomorrow. And as soon as we have get the patch, they are saying about the patch is going to drop on 28 to 27, so that feels like in the very next reset we're gonna have it, so a bit before basically. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. See you into the next. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know your opinion about this patch. Is this a grass grab, I guess? Yeah, it is. Kisses in your faces.